All right, welcome back to We Play Games. I'm Walker, and here we are resuming our Mandate of Heaven campaign, where we're going to be playing it's sort of like pseudo-conservative Japan, but rather than making it like a fascist or an autocratic government, it's going to be one that's going to be primarily run by the devout and whoever they decide to align themselves with. In this case, we have aligned ourselves with the industrialists in the armed forces. And so that's what our government's going to look like for quite some time, because I think that this coalition is going to be pretty good. We are an oligarchy, so we're gonna probably not democratize at all. If we do, it'll be probably something that High Priest Meiji will do. But we'll save that for later. We're also going to expand the size of our navy pretty considerably, because I forgot that we need to have bad relations with these guys in order to attack them, which is that's a skill issue. But we are gonna attack Russia and Great Qing and France and Great Britain in the near future. But right now, we have an alliance here between Great Qing and Russia, so that's gonna be a little tricky to navigate. But we should have the military resources necessary to beat them both, especially if we have a very strong navy. If we have a very very strong navy, then I'm not concerned with them. We have enough support or enough bureaucracy now, so we're gonna go into secret police. I really think that secret police is going to play pretty well here, because we're going to have intelligentsia on suppression basically the entire game, because we are going to build up a big bureaucracy, and we're probably going to aim to move into command economy, but not into council republic, so it'll be a theocratic dictatorship. I think that would be fun. All right, we are a great power, rank 7. Yeah, we could do electric telegraph, gantry cranes, ironclad, trench works. That also wouldn't be unreasonable, because if we have trench works, then like we really don't need to worry about being outnumbered, because our troops will just be so much better. Now, of course, by focusing on all of this military research, we are delaying our ability to get down to steel frame buildings, which is painful, because it is gonna cost us a lot in terms of our development to be focusing so much on this part of the tree. But I think it's ultimately going to be okay. I think we have enough tech spread going on that we should be all right. We're going to get there on secret police eventually. Oh my god, Russia is attacking the Ottoman Empire for a Basra Treaty port, but they're not going to be able to get there because they have to get all the way down here. Oh man, Russia, you gonna sacrifice millions dead to try to get down there? Yes, GDP go up. Ultimately, our goal is not necessarily to take that. Show me that we've got the power. Dang it. Whatever, bro. We're gonna get to 80% on every single one of our laws, and it's just gonna be fine. We'll be okay. We got secret police. Oh baby. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start working on gantry cranes, and then we'll pick up ironclad as well, because we are gonna try to pick up gantry cranes, ironclad, trench works. Those are our next 3 techs. The more tech you have, the more tech you'll get. Is sort of the way that the game is set up right now. So be wary of neglecting your own tech speed. I think pretty clearly religious schools and charity hospitals are still bugged, because they are supposed to be providing 10% per level, but right now they're only providing 10% flat. So I'll probably have to post that into a bug report somewhere. Yep, France and Great Britain still fighting. Great Britain is still burning through cash. Oh my god. How is Great Britain not suffering from negative war support because of no money? This is one of these cases where like I don't know what the AI is doing over there. I'd like to know, just to see if they are in fact behaving the way that they are supposed to be, because they're supposed to be like giving up at a certain point. They're supposed to be saying, all right, this fight just ain't worth it. The only rate limiting thing now on our construction isn't even money. It's just the fact that like there aren't enough pops available, and we can't expand our construction anywhere until we pick up steel frame buildings. So we could do that. It probably would be better for our overall economy, but we want to militarize, and we want to fight these guys, and then we'll fix up the local economy later. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and just start a conquer state against Borneo, against Brunei. And we will go ahead and mobilize all of our generals in case they decide to call in somebody, because I think they're gonna get Dutch East Indies support. Great Britain sides with Brunei. Well, all right. Great Britain, are you still at war with France? You are still at war with France. I don't know why they're getting involved with this. But all right, we will see if we can do it. I think we can. I think we have the strength necessary to punch up like this. So the war goals right now: conquer North Borneo, British war reps. We are unfortunately gonna lose probably a lot of value to economic disruption, because there are gonna be a lot of people naval raiding us. So we'll do some importation. Some of our convoys will be sunk. It is inevitable. But if we can capitulate Brunei, just naval invade parts of the British Empire out here, then we should be able to win this. Yeah, I know our convoys are getting sunk. Unfortunately, that is the way of things. All right, so if we can just capitulate Brunei, then we should be in good shape. And their war support is ticking down so fast that we should get there. Ironclads unlocked. All right, sweet. So it's 5 years for trench works, but that's without the enlistment offices yet. Yeah, we're just gonna keep dropping like naval invasions all over until we can get them to capitulate. Great Britain has just been pouring money into all of these wars that it's fighting. So right now, they're still fighting France. Jeez. All right. They're still fighting France, and they're at 82.6 million invested in this war over here. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. All right. Well, we're gonna beat Great Britain here, and then that's gonna be 1873, and then we gotta make up our mind if we're gonna be fighting Russia immediately, like Russia and Qing. Can we fight Russia and Qing without trench works? I don't know. Because we're going to be getting tech spread on enlistment offices, and then we'll pick up trench works, and then we will have some pretty serious military advantages here. Ah, dang, I should have taken this treaty port. Ah, shoot. All right, well, the next time we fight Great Britain, we will take this treaty port here for sure, because we want it. Hey, we got the British war reps. Oh my god, we have President Abraham Lincoln. He's 64 over here. I think that's probably good enough. I think we are militarily strong enough to fight Russia and Qing, I believe. It's going to hurt our economy quite a lot, unfortunately, because we do have a lot of trade going on with both of them. But, that's a temporary thing. All right, let's do it. Let's fight Russia. And then we'll also probably end up... we'll fight Qing, too. All right, here we go. So we've already fought... Great Britain when we went to take over Brunei, and now we're gonna fight Russia when we're trying to fight for control of Sakhalin and Hokkaido. But we're gonna make this war pretty spicy because we're gonna try to take Beijing. We're gonna try to take the entirety of the Qing capital, as well as force them to liberate Manchuria and pay war reparations. So this is not like we're not trying to explode Qing in one war. That would be pretty difficult. But we are going to try to remove as much of them as possible. So I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to win the war on the islands first, and then we'll start trickling troops in to fight in Qing, in Beijing territory. You know what, we're going to go ahead and start planning that naval invasion now, because I think we can get there. I think we're going to be pinching the troops that are here from north and south. I think they're really going to struggle to try to fight back here. All right, well, we are controlling the war goals against Russia, which means that we're definitely going to knock them out. Against China, it looks like we got that too. All right, so yeah, we're going to successfully beat the UK and Russia and China in this episode, I think. This one, against China, it's a little trickier just because this naval invasion bug keeps bouncing our troops around in weird ways. But I think we're going to get there. I think we're going to get there. Oh, man. All right, so if we can just hold on to this little North China HQ territory, then we should be okay. Should be all right. We haven't touched laws in like basically the entire episode. If we were playing like optimally, we would switch into no migration controls. But like, I just don't want to. We're doing Mandate of Heaven. If you wanna move here, you better be tolerated. Proposed by Russia, white peace. I don't think so, friend. I do not think so. A white peace would imply that there's like a universe where we're going to be tied at the end of this and no one's going to be able to break through, and I've got some bad news for you. That is not what is happening here at all, unfortunately. Fortunately for you, because our literacy is going to be pseudo limited. All right, Russia is about to hit 99 war support and then surrender, and then China will be not too far behind. So we're going to end the episode by defeating Russia, taking control of Sakhalin and Hokkaido, and their war reps. Awesome. And now we're fighting just China. We're gonna have 100 million in our investment pool just because we don't have pops right now. That's a short-term problem. That is a short-term problem. I want to make sure that everybody knows about that. We are gonna run out of pops until we can start taking them from China, though. So that's gonna make it a little tricky because every time we fight China, we're probably gonna have to fight Russia. But for now, ooh boy, we got there. We got to take the forbidden city, and thank God we got to take the forbidden city. 3.28 million peasants is an awful lot. Now, you know how we have a righteous government now, and we're gonna have a righteous government for the remainder of the run, because we have control of the forbidden city now. So our legitimacy is gonna be insanely high. This is gonna be really fun. We could bring in the petit bourgeoisie, but it's not worth it. It might be worth it if this guy was not a pacifist. But if that guy was out of there, we could also switch around and bring in the petit bourgeoisie instead of the industrialists. But like, I can't be bothered. We have 100 legitimacy. Why would we change? Yeah, all of these laws look good. The only thing I'm doubting myself on, yeah, we need to go ahead and just crank that home affairs. All right. Yep. That's Walker. I'm really excited. It's 1875. We've already fought a couple of great powers. The next time we fight the UK, we might take the British Raj, but be aware that a lot of our infamy, at least for the short term, is going to be pseudo spoken for, because we're just going to keep piling it in whenever we fight China. Whenever we fight China, we're going to make them release stuff, and we're going to take important states, and then pretty soon they're not going to have the ability to fight us anymore. And then Russia is going to be tethered to the Chinese as we continue to take the mandate of heaven from the Manchu Qing dynasty. All right, take care.